The investigator in the David case found really bizarre farm tools at the home he was renting, along with a bunch of bottles of pain medicine. On top of that, it seems like Celeste's cousin had a close friendship with David. So let's get into it.
Have you ever felt like a story was too strange, too mysterious, too full of coincidences to be real? Well, the case surrounding viral artist d4vd, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, might just be that kind of story. It's been over a month since the world first learned that the body of a 14-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas was found in the front trunk of a Tesla linked to the singer. Since then, the silence has only made the questions louder. Because behind every headline, there's a heartbeat. Behind every mystery, there's someone searching for the truth. And in this case, that truth feels just out of reach. When I first covered this story, the internet was already spinning with theories, timelines, and fragments of facts. The Tesla, parked for weeks on a quiet Los Angeles street, became a crime scene overnight. Detectives seized devices, searched homes, even sprayed luminol looking for hidden traces of blood. But after all that, the trail went cold. No arrests, no charges, no answers. And now, after a month of eerie quiet, the case has taken a turn, one that has fans, skeptics, and investigators on edge once again. But before we dive into the updates, I want to pause for a second to send love to everyone in Jamaica dealing with the hurricane right now. I know many of you watching are from there. Please stay safe. We're thinking of you. All right, let's get into it. The biggest question since day one has been, is d4d a suspect? When a body is discovered in your car, that's the first thing everyone wonders. But about a week after my last video, the LAPD told Complex that d4d is not currently considered a suspect. Not yet, anyway. The official statement was cautious, almost rehearsed, saying, "The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner has not yet determined the cause or manner of Ms. Rivas Hernandez's death. As such, it remains unclear whether there is any criminal culpability beyond the concealment of her body." Translation, they're not ruling anything out, or anyone. While the spotlight burned on d4vd, investigators quietly turned their focus elsewhere: Celeste's home life. According to reports, police had been called to the Rivas family's home in Lake Elsinore more than 10 times between early 2024 and spring of 2025. Most were minor, but one was listed as suspicious circumstances. That detail changed everything, because sometimes the answers to the darkest mysteries don't begin where they end, they start at home. Remember the liquor store footage, the one showing Celeste's final known movements? The store owner, Eli Nadath, said her sister came in that same day asking to review the footage because they feared Celeste had run away. And when she saw the video, her heart sank. There was Celeste walking alone, then jogging down the street before disappearing out of frame forever. And get this, police received 3 separate calls from the family home that exact same day, March 19th, 2024. Coincidence or clue? Then came an unexpected voice, a boy named Damien, who told TMZ that he once dated Celeste back in middle school. He claimed Celeste often talked about problems at home. She said her parents were strict, even mean. She mentioned wanting to run away, but no one believed she actually would. The next day, she didn't show up to school. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. It's a chilling thought. What if the signs were there all along and everyone just missed them? Fast forward, and the autopsy report still isn't finalized. The cause of death? Deferred. Toxicology pending. But one thing has been confirmed: Celeste was not pregnant, putting to rest one of the most damaging rumors floating online. And yet, the mystery deepens, because with every answer, three more questions seem to appear. This part feels straight out of a movie. A neighbor's Nest camera captured footage of Celeste near her home on September 8, 2024, exactly 1 year to the day before her body was found. In that clip, she's visibly upset, arguing with someone off camera. Reportedly, it was all over a prank gone wrong. Later, those same neighbors said they went to apologize, and Celeste's father answered the door. Calm, almost emotionless. A fight, a date, and a year later, a discovery. Too strange to ignore. When news of the discovery first broke, social media went into overdrive. Twitter threads, Reddit theories, TikToks dissecting timelines, everyone had an opinion. Some claimed to have seen cryptic posts from burner accounts. Others pointed out that certain Instagram captions from people close to the case vanished overnight. One said simply, "The truth always leaks." Was it trolling or a warning? Then came the swatting incident. Out of nowhere, Texas police raced to one of David's family homes after a 911 call claimed there had been a shooting. It was fake, a cruel prank, but that didn't make it any less terrifying. His parents were reportedly shaken, but unharmed. Swatting isn't just a prank, it's life-threatening. It's harassment with a badge and a gun behind it. And it showed one thing crystal clear. This case isn't just being investigated in real life, it's being played out online by millions. Meanwhile, across the country in Los Angeles, investigators turned their attention to the Hollywood Hills property where d4vd had been staying. The landlord, Mladen Trifunovic, said he didn't even know David was there until the raid. Imagine that. You wake up one morning and learn your rental is now a potential crime scene. He claims a cleanup crew cleared the place out after police left, but not before someone picked up David's personal belongings. Everything else? Tossed. Gone. Frustrated with the silence from authorities, Trifunovic hired a private investigator. Think about that. When even the landlord feels something's off, you know this story's far from over. Amid the chaos, there was a quiet, heartbreaking moment. Celeste's funeral. Family, friends, classmates, all gathered to say goodbye. It was a reminder that beyond the hashtags and headlines, this is about a little girl whose life was cut short before it ever really began. Part 11. The legal moves. Then came a twist straight out of a legal thriller. Just days after Celeste's body was released to her family, d4vd transferred ownership of one of his Texas homes to his mother. The timing raised eyebrows, especially since the Tesla involved in the case was registered under his name. Now, on paper, that could just be smart asset protection, something any celebrity's lawyer might suggest when a case like this is under public scrutiny. But to fans, it looked suspicious. And that brings us to Blair Burke, the powerhouse Hollywood defense attorney David reportedly hired. She's represented names like Kanye West, Britney Spears, and Mel Gibson. Hiring her doesn't mean guilt. It means preparation. In Hollywood, lawyers like her are shields, protecting both careers and reputations before the storm hits. Still, it makes you wonder, what exactly is he preparing for? Anonymous insiders have hinted that the investigation's next phase might include digital evidence, messages, deleted files, or even Tesla's in-car cameras. Imagine what those could reveal. One source claimed once the tech reports come back, everything changes. Everything changes. But what does that mean? Online, fans are torn. Some defend David fiercely, saying he's being dragged into something he didn't do. Others believe where there's smoke, there's fire. On TikTok, one viral post read, "You can scrub blood, delete photos, even silence people, but energy never lies." And maybe that's what makes this case so haunting. It's not just about evidence, it's about instinct, about the unsettling feeling that there's more beneath the surface. Right now, the entire case sits in limbo. The autopsy results haven't been released, no one's been charged, and the internet has moved on, for now. But justice doesn't follow algorithms. It moves quietly, slowly. And somewhere behind those headlines, people know more than they're saying. Just when everyone thought things were quieting down, new reports suggest police have officially seized all security footage from the Hollywood Hills property. If that footage shows anyone entering or leaving that house, it could rewrite everything. Imagine that. A case frozen in silence suddenly cracked open by a single frame of video. And that's where things stand. So here's the question. What really happened to Celeste Rivas? Was her death a tragic accident, a dark secret gone too far, or something no one's ready to admit? And what does d4d know that he hasn't said yet? This story isn't over, not even close. Make sure you hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop your thoughts in the comments below, because when the next piece of this mystery drops, we'll be right here, breaking it down together. Until then, stay curious, stay safe, and never stop asking questions.
Benefit of the doubt, if I found out one of my friends were capable of doing this, I would have to go into therapy. I would be shook. I can't believe I was so close to a monster. Speaking of monsters, yesterday was Halloween, and why were there so many people dressed up as David? Like, why are you dressing up as David? It's not cute. It's not cool. But I want to hear what you guys think of this video in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.